And here we are, folks. We have Gaspar, who's going to read the beginning part of the prologue. Gaspar, hit it.
What does it mean to die? Is death defined by the decomposition of the body combined with the definite loss of consciousness? Does one facing death forever lose the ability to live and breathe again? Or does the newly liberated heart continue its journey onto a new road? Such are the questions they ponder and ask, but I shall write here the truth of it all for any who wish to know it. Thank you very much, Gaspar. I'm glad that you could see it my way and take the time to read out of your journal. Well, don't make it a habit. And I want a cookie. I believe we have cookies in the closet. Why don't you check over there?
No cookie for him?
No cookie from him. Okay, I just reinstalled the padlock, and he's getting ready to write chapter 55. Okay, so, I mean, Gaspar left the building, ladies and gentlemen, and he got his cookies too. Alright, so, what were we talking about?
I honestly don't remember.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, I'll talk some more about my writing style. Alright, just because it's extemporaneous writing, just because I don't see it coming, it doesn't mean there aren't clues leading up to things in the future. The story is writing itself, and it's leaving clues for me, it's leaving clues for you, and that's also one of the reasons why I make so many drafts, is because I want to make sure that the story flows, that it's consistent. Everything about this plot is consistent. You will always be able to take the most recent chapter and find its roots in its predecessors. That will never change. You'll never find plot holes. You'll never find inconsistencies. You'll never find some kind of deus ex machina that comes out of nowhere because I just... What?
No comment. I
Okay.
know where you're getting at with that reference.
I
No
hope you
comment.
do. But, yes.
Chat.
You should, because, I mean, there's a lot of controversy about that particular little kid that came out of nowhere, but we shan't talk about that. I think it's already been discussed to death. And for those of you who are totally lost, I apologize. But there will not be a Deus Ex Machina that I will pull out of my hat, so to speak, just to get me out of a tight spot. You will always find succinct, consistent information flowing from chapter to chapter. And we seem to have lost connection with our producer. I'm sure he'll be phoning in at any moment now. But just to keep the ball rolling, consistency is a very important aspect to a story. You don't have a good story if it's full of holes and if it's inconsistent with, and I do believe that is our producer. He has returned. Welcome back to the land of the living.
My Skype is trolling me, but hello, everybody.
Yeah, welcome back. We're still rolling, by the way.
Alright, well, since we're still rolling, we might as well just break this awkwardness with.
Yes, because breaking awkwardness with your chickens.
Oh, it's time for another question if we
It's
have one.
time for another question, which isn't so much a question as I'm going to uh, respond to the most recent review that I'm looking at right now, which was by Axel Chakrams 8. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that one right. It's not too difficult. Who
Yeah,
is
I can
a
actually read this one with you. Holy crap.
Yeah, you can read this one with me because it's not a private message, it's a review, and she has been a long-term fan
I can tell she's like
who
400 reviews.
who always leaves such detailed reviews, and I do appreciate detailed reviews. Don't ever feel like if you want a review that you're talking too much. You can never talk too much unless you go completely off topic, which is not the case here. But I'm just saying,
Oh,
if
we
you have a
never
lot
go
to
off topic
say,
here. We never go off topic here.
no, we never go off topic here. But I'm just
Sarcasm,
saying,
people.
if you have a lot to say pertaining to the story, please feel free in a review and a private message. If you just want to talk about this story, let me know. We can have some fun discussions. But
And if you have any hate mail for me to read off on the commentary,
yes,
send it,
please
send it directly to.
send it directly to the Rogue Chicken, whose email address will be attached to this memo or podcast. But okay, just to go over this review, uh, the question is: do you imagine? I'm assuming it should be imagined. Do you imagine the Heartless to be zombie-like, or are these just the kind that you wanted to appear on this world? And she's referring to the campus, the college campus world where Andy originated from. And this is a review to chapter 25. Um, I do not picture the Heartless to be zombies. It's the particular make of the zombies on this world, or the Heartless on this world. They're zombie-like. We have two specific breeds of Heartless on this world. Every world has its own particular breeds of Heartless. You have the basic purebloods that appear everywhere. You've got your shadows, your neo shadows, your dark side,
Your
and if you read,
chickens.
sorry, what was that? Chickens.
Your chickens.
Actually, there are chickens in chapter 25.
Holy crap.
Yes, they're in
No
chapter.
way.
Yeah, they are. They're in chapter 25 and they're in chapter 17. They first appear in chapter 17. They're skeletons. They're these bony birds, as I call them sometimes. They're skeleton birds who could be chickens, they could be pigeons, they could be whatever. You
Hey,
imagine
there's
them to
no
be.
relative of the chicken that's called a pigeon. Don't be going there.
I'm not going there. I'm just saying they're birds. They're avians. They're skeletons of a variety of different
Alright,
breeds of
you watch
avian.
yourself. You watch yourself.
I'm watching myself. Believe me, the rogue chicken is following me. I have to watch myself. That's an inside joke, ladies and gentlemen. Ever since fanfiction changed their alerts and faves to following you, well, you can
My
see where
name's
this is going.
TheRogueChicken, and I follow him.
He's totally following me everywhere. I can't even go to the bathroom
But
without him following me to the door, which is kind of creepy. Go away. Okay, so uh, they're unique to this world. The zombies and the skeletal birds, and the reason why I did that was because there's this sense of foreboding evil just flowering out of the whole Andy, Woody, Toy Story concept that we have going on here. It's not so much Toy Story as it is what's going on with Andy. Now, Rogue, I know you don't know about this, but in chapter 17, we first introduce something called the perennial texts. The perennial texts are something that the Order of Thanatos, which again you probably don't know what that is, but you will find out about it soon.